Welcome, everyone. My name is Liz Axelrod, dietitian and group fitness instructor. This will be a 45-minute gentle, slow yoga session. We'll start in corpse pose on your back. Let your arms fall alongside your body, feet out long in front of you. Start to settle into your body and allow yourself to just be. Before we start any movement or breath control, find a place of gratitude. Gratitude to be able to be here in this space. The first step to de-stressing your day is actually changing your mindset, changing the focus in your mind, of your mind. Continue to settle into your body, into the mind, and bring yourself fully into your space, into your body. Let your body melt down into your mat. Start to bring awareness into your breath. Maybe you place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Start to notice the sensations of your breath as it enters the nostrils, and follow your breath on its journey through your body. Just watching and being with your breath. Observe the rise and fall of your belly. Feel the coolness of each inhale, the warmth of each exhale. And when you're ready, start to deepen your breath. Find a constriction of the muscles at the back of your throat. To use your Ujjayi pranayama breath. Inhale through your nose, and with your mouth closed, exhale out your nose. Do a few more rounds of that, leaving one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest, and feel your breath moving inside your body. Allow this breath to calm your mind, to calm your body. If you are ready to move on, start to find some subtle movements back into your body. Finding movement in your feet. Release your hands alongside your body. Start to roll out your wrists, your ankles. Wiggle your toes, your fingers. Take a morning stretch. Reach your arms up over your head. Find length in your entire body. And inhale, hug your knees into your chest. Feel free to find stillness or a gentle rock side to side, giving your back a little love. Release your feet together, hands on top of your knees. Draw circles forward, opening up your knees, keeping the connection between your hands and your knees. And when you're ready, start to draw circles in the opposite direction. Just start to open up your hips. Hug your knees back into your chest. Tee out your arms or find cactus arms. Feel free to shimmy your hips over to the right. Then exhale, supine twist. Drape your knees over to the left side of the room. Gaze over your right fingertips. Press both of your shoulder blades down into the earth. Find a stillness in your body. Couple more rounds of breath. One more round of breath. On your next inhale, release your knees back into your chest. Shimmy your hips over to the left and exhale, supine twist to the right. Press your left shoulder blade down into the earth. Gaze over your left fingertips. Soften the space between your eyebrows, your cheeks. Soften your tongue. Start to release any tension that maybe you're holding on to without even realizing it. Couple more rounds of breath. On your next inhale, release your knees back to center. Exhale, happy baby. Press the soles of your feet up towards the sky. Release your arms on the insides of your knees. Grab onto the outsides of your feet. Let your knees fall towards the earth. Plug your tailbone down into the earth, into your mat, your entire spine all the way up through your head. Take one more breath. Release your legs, hug your knees into your chest. Prepare for bridge. Release the soles of your feet onto the earth. Point your knees up towards the sky. Inhale, lift your hips all the way up to the ceiling. As you exhale, lower one vertebrae down at a time, back to your mat. We're going to flow this bridge, moving our arms as well. Slowly lower down. As you lift up, extend your arms up overhead. Take one more breath here. Inhale, lift all the way up. Reach your hands up overhead. And exhale, release all the way down. Connect this pose, this little flow to your breath. Move at your pace. Last round. Release all the way down. Then start to lift your knees into your chest. Place your hands on the back of your thighs. Start to rock and roll the length of your mat. Coming all the way into tabletop pose. Spread your fingertips nice and wide. Start to find engagement in both of your hands. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Pull your navel all the way up to your spine. Inhale, cow pose. Gaze forward, hammock your back. Exhale, cat. Gaze towards your navel. Arch your back. Inhale, drop your belly, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Take a few more rounds of cat-cow, or maybe you find some movement in a different way here. Swaying your hips side to side. Listen to what your body needs today. Use your breath to help you stay present in this moment. Two more rounds of breath. Return to a neutral tabletop position. Plant your left hand down into the mat. Reach your right arm up towards the sky. And exhale to thread the needle. Weave your right arm under your left. You can keep your left hand planted on your mat or start to extend your left fingertips towards the front of your space. Soften your right shoulder away from your right ear. If you would like to find a half bind, release your left hand behind your low back, reaching for your right hip. Create space through your heart space. Take one more breath. Release your left hand back to the mat. Plant your left hand down. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale back into tabletop. Moving on to the Left side, press your right hand down into the earth. Inhale your left arm high. Exhale, thread the needle. Send your left arm under your right. Walk your right fingertips out towards the front of the room to actively work into this pose. Feel the stretch in your shoulders. Find any variation that feels good in your body. Take another round of breath. When you're ready, release your right hand back to your mat. Press down into your right fingertips. Inhale your left arm high. Exhale, table tap. Send your knees about mat width distance. Exhale, child's pose. Melt your hips over your heels. Guide your fingers towards the top of your mat. Find a gentle rock of your head side to side to tap into your space of intuition, your third eye center. Return back to your anchor, your breath. Start to press your palms together. Bend your elbows. Release your thumbs to the nape of your neck. Feel the stretch in the back of your arms. If this is too much on your body, release your hands back down to your mat. Take a moment and re-center yourself. Take your mind off your problems and remind yourself that you are okay. Just as you are in this very moment, right now. One more round of breath. Release your hands back to the mat. Inhale, tabletop. Press up, create a tabletop with your body. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up. Drop your heels to the earth. Begin to pedal out your knees. Sway your hips side to side. Spiral your biceps towards the front of the room. Expand your fingertips, creating starfish hands. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Send your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Glide your right foot in between your hands. Plant your left hand down. Inhale, easy twist to the right. Reach your right fingertips up towards the sky. Open up your heart space. Take one more breath. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, low lunge. Release your left knee down to the mat. Uncurl your toes. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Lift your fingers up towards the sky. Find a slight back bend in your back as you gaze up towards the ceiling. Take one more big breath in. Exhale, release your hands down. Step your left foot up to meet your right into forward fold. Shift your weight into the tops of your feet so that your hips stack over your ankles. Melt your chest into your thighs. Let the crown of your head hang heavy over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana. Find length in your spine. Hi. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Root to rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. If you haven't taken a moment to set an intention for today's practice, take a moment to set one now. Any space of intention, devotion, dedication that you would like to honor today. Let's take a moment to set that intention, space of devotion, dedication. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, neutralize your spine. Exhale, low lunge, step your left leg to the back of your mat. Release your left knee down, uncurl your left toes. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Expand your fingertips up towards the sky. Keep your gaze towards the front of your space or up through your fingertips. Exhale, release your hands down. Lizard lunge. Walk your right foot out to the right side of your mat. Feel free to leave your left knee down onto the mat or lift your left knee up. Sink your hips down, gaze forward, open your heart towards the front of the room. Feel free to stay there or release your right hand onto the inside of your right knee and open your right hip towards the right side of the space. Spin onto the knife edge of your right foot. Soften your right shoulder away from your right ear, as well as your left. One more breath. Release your hands back to your mat. Exhale, half pigeon. Shimmy your right foot over to the left side of your mat. And then walk your left foot to the back of your mat. Inhale, lift all the way up. Find length in your spine. And exhale, fold into your half pigeon. This is a good time to maybe grab a block or blanket if you have one close by and release your head onto the block or blanket. Try to find stillness as much as you can in this uncomfortable position. And if this does cause any pain in your body, feel free to move onto your back and find a supine pigeon or supine figure 4 on your back. Whatever is stressing you out, you don't need to ID it. Identify it and choose to let it go. Take one more breath. On your next inhale, slowly press yourself all the way up. Tuck your left toes under. Lift your left knee up. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Kick your right leg back. Bend your knee. Exhale, bend your knee. Flex your right foot with your right leg. Or start to stack your right hip over your left. Send your right foot to the left side of the space. Stamp the sole of your foot into the space next to you. Release your right foot down. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Send your left leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Frame your left foot between your hands. Plant your right hand down. Inhale, easy twist. Extend your left fingertips up towards the sky. Expand across your chest. Lengthen from your tailbone all the way up and out the crown of your head. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your right knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Expand your fingers up towards the sky. Lifting up and out your heart space. Soften your shoulders, down your back. Find a gentle press forward in your hips. Exhale, low lunge. Step all the way forward for forward fold, Uttanasana. Feel the stretch in the back side of your body, your hamstrings, as well as your back. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Press your palms into your shins. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, roll all the way up. Exhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Open your fingers towards the front of the room. Radiate your light. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold. Swan dive down, or your hands can come through heart center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right leg back. Release your right knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, hip flexor stretch. Feel the stretch in the front of your right thigh. Root your left foot down into the mat. Gaze between your fingers or towards the front of the room. Exhale, lizard lunge. Release your hands down. Heel toe your left foot out to the left side of your mat. Keep your right knee grounded or tuck your toes under. Lift your right knee up. Drop your hips down. Open. Shine your heart space towards the front of the room. Feel free to stay there or release your left hand onto the inside of your left knee. Spin to the knife edge of your left foot. Take one more breath. Exhale, release, half pigeon pose. Slowly guide your left foot to the right side of your mat. Walk your right leg back so that your right leg is straight behind you. Inhale, expand through your upper body. Exhale to fold all the way down. Let go here for a few breaths. Feel the ground beneath you. How Mother Earth is supporting you. With each exhalation, let go of something you no longer need. Maybe a certain memory or a certain emotion. Visualize that memory or emotion melting into the mat, into the earth. Let go. Keep giving yourself the permission to let go. Take another round of breath. When you're ready to move on your next inhale, release your hands back into the mat. Slowly press yourself all the way up. Tuck your right toes under. Lift your right knee up and away from your mat. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Kick your left leg back. Bend your left knee. Flex your left ankle. Draw circles with your right leg. Stamp your left foot into the right side of the room. Stack your left hip over your right. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale, bend your knees. Lower all the way down to tabletop. Then find your way onto your bottom. Send your left leg out to the left corner of the room. Plant the sole of your right foot into your inner thigh. Inhale, lift your hands up. Square your shoulders over your left leg and exhale, Janu Shirsasana. Fold over your left leg. Grow a little bit taller through your spine with each inhale. And with each exhale, can you fold a little bit deeper over your left leg? On your next inhale, slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Set up for Janu Shirsasana on the right side. Extend your right leg out. Stamp your left foot onto your inner right thigh. Inhale, rise up. Square your shoulders over your right leg. Exhale to fold down. Soften back into your body. Hopefully you're feeling a little lighter, more present, and are allowing this time for your body to de-stress. Take one more breath. On your next inhale, slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Send both of your legs out in front of you. Flex both of your ankles, toes up towards the sky. Remove any flesh from your sits bones. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Reach your hands all the way up. Exhale, Paschimottanasana. Seated forward fold. Hinge forward at your hips. Find length in your spine as you fold forward. Reach the crown of your head towards your toes. Visualize your hamstrings opening up as well as your spine, each vertebrae. Sending your breath to those spaces that you feel the most tension. And with each exhale, letting go. Take one more breath. On your next inhale, slowly roll up, moving into half Lord of the Fishes. Hug your right knee into your chest. Place your right foot over your left leg. Feel free to stay there with your left leg extended out, or kick your left heel into your right glute. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, twist open to your right. Glue your left elbow onto the outside of your right knee. Press down into the pads of your right fingertips. Gaze towards the right side of the room or towards the back side of your space. Keep lifting up through the crown of your head, creating a long, straight spine. Rinsing out your internal organs. Creating a spiral staircase in your body. With each inhale, can you grow a little taller? With each exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Inhale back to center. Exhale, counter stretch. Release all the way down to the left side. Set up for half Lord of the Fishes on the other side. Extend both of your legs out. Hug your left knee into your chest. Release your left foot over your right leg. Keep your right leg extended out. If you can keep your left foot planted into the floor, feel free to kick your right heel into your left glute. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to your left. Feel the energy up and out the crown of your head, out your right fingertips. Spread your right fingertips nice and wide, as well as your left fingertips. Plug both of your hips down into the earth, into your mat. Lift the crown of your head a little bit higher on your next inhale. And exhale, twist. Inhaling to nourish the body. Exhaling to release the things that you don't need. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, counter pose. Release your fingertips to the right side. Bow down into your mat. Inhale, come back to center. Extend your legs out in front of you as well as your arms. Keep your heels grounded. Exhale, lower yourself all the way down to your mat. Hug your knees into your chest. Keep your right knee hugged into your chest. Extend your left leg out in front of you. Take your left hand onto the outside of your right knee. Send your right arm to the right side of the room. Exhale, supine twist to the left. Pour your right knee to the left side of the space. Glue your right shoulder as well as your left shoulder blade into the earth. As you gaze over your right fingertips, I invite you to keep your eyes closed. Take one more breath. When you're ready to move on, hug your right knee back into your chest. Then send your left knee into your chest as well. Extend your right leg out in front of you. Take your right hand onto the outside of your left knee. Tee your left arm out to the side. Exhale, supine twist to the right. If you don't have the space, find cactus arms, bending your elbows, your arms at 90 degrees. Use your right hand to press your left knee closer to the earth. Take one more big breath in. On your next inhale, hug your left knee back into your chest. Hug both of your knees into your chest. And exhale into happy baby. Bend your knees. Plant the soles of your feet up towards the sky. Grab onto the outsides of your feet. Find a gentle rock side to side with your back fully grounded into the mat. Feel free to take your peace fingers and wrap them on the insides of your big toes. Extend one leg out, creating a half V. Then maybe you send your other leg out or both legs out to find a full V, to feel the stretch on your inner thighs. Keep your tailbone fully grounded. Take one more breath. Release your knees back into your chest. Lift your forehead up to your knees. Take a big breath. Inhale. Find tension in your entire body. And exhale, full release into your final pose of the day, Shavasana, corpse pose. Feel the back of your body melting into the ground. And with that feeling, imagine all of the tension from your face, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your legs, your feet. All of that melting down into the ground. Try not to control your breath. Just be right here. If your mind starts to wander throughout Shavasana, just pull yourself back to releasing the tension in your body, in your mind. When you are ready to move on with your day, if you are ready to move on with your day, if not, feel free to linger here a little bit longer. But if you're ready, start to find some subtle movement back into your body. Gently rock your head side to side. Wiggle your toes, your fingers, your wrists, your ankles. Take a morning stretch. Extend your hands up over your head. Hug your knees into your chest. Make your way into fetal pose, either on your right or your left side. Hug your knees into your chest, your heart space, the center of love, of joy, of peace. And then slowly guide yourself all the way up into an easy seat. Crisscross your legs. At the top of your mat, if your practice allows, press your hands together at your heart center. Release your thumbs on your heart space, your sternum. Release your hands to your forehead, reminding you to have clear and loving thoughts. Hands to your heart, reminding you to have clear and loving intention. Hands to your mouth, reminding yourself to have clear and loving communication. Release your hands to your third eye center, the space between your eyebrows. Thank you all so much for joining me today and trusting me to help de-stress your day. Namaste.